But what do you guys think? We finally on my fantasy, on my dynasty league, I got both the backups on the Browns, so I wouldn't say happy about Deshaun Watson, probably season, possibly career-ending injury, but I am excited to see Winston. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think Winston, this is what should have happened a month ago. Winston, at least for fantasy purposes, that's the quarterback you want. You want the guy pushing the ball downfield, making plays. There's a pick six, great. Go right back out and do it all over again, buddy. I don't want my defense out there when I have players on the offense. So this is great. We saw with David Njoku, him getting a bunch of targets. I think this is great for him. With Cooper gone, he could be the leading wide receiver. There's upside with Cedric Tillman. The whole offense. Not saying this offense is going to magically become like a top 10 offense or anything like that, but if you had players on this team, you have Chubb, this is what you want to see because the offense wasn't doing anything with Watson and he was killing all the fantasy players.
Yeah, I think it really was a sunk cost fallacy for the Browns where they gave up so much to get Deshaun Watson, they just didn't want to bench him, even though I think it's pretty obvious that this should have happened a while ago. And I am excited to see what some of these pass catchers can do with a guy who likes to sling it like Jameis Winston. And more on that later when we get to best bets.
Yeah, Jameis Winston is definitely the quarterback that will push the ball down the field. There could be some, maybe multiple interceptions, but that means you just get the ball back and you do it again. But I do think it's kind of bad to wish injuries upon people. I do think it's the last time we probably see Deshaun Watson. He was not playing well, but they were paying him so much money they couldn't take him out. They needed an injury to take him out. Deshaun wasn't having fun out there. The offense was not good. They just got rid of their best receiver. It was all through the tight end, and there was no running game, and now Nick Chubb's back. I kind of think this is still going to be maybe a bottom half offense, but Winston definitely picks up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I do
agree.
think.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say seeing Watson again, I don't know the exact legalities of how Cleveland can get out of his contract. I know he's facing maybe some more allegations. I do think Watson will be a backup somewhere. Just to our point of our last topic, there's only a couple of guys who are competent. I know he isn't good, but he can at least play backup quarterback. So I do think Watson will be a backup somewhere unless his image from another allegation completely kills it. But barring, some type of year suspension or just banned from the league, my bet would be he would be a backup somewhere.
I don't think he's going to be a backup. You
think he's done?
I think he's totally done because if you are an NFL team and you want to sign Deshaun Watson as a backup, you're going to get all sorts of backlash for that. And it's just not worth it to sign a backup quarterback to have all that come along with it. We've seen guys like Colin Kaepernick, he was probably good enough to be a backup. But if you sign Colin Kaepernick, you have to get all that media attention coming with him. Same with like Tim Tebow. So guys who bring a bunch of unwanted attention.
What about Kareem Hunt?
Attention in general just isn't worth it for a backup.
What about Kareem Hunt? He was under a lot of. What did he do again? I mean, everyone's always doing something, but him especially.
Domestic.
I forgot.
Of some sort.
Yeah. See.
So
Deshaun Watson could just go to the Chiefs and nobody would care.
He's nowhere on the level of Deshaun Watson. I don't think the Browns wanted him, but the trade was already done. They were already paying him so much money they had to start him. I do not think he finds another job. I think we've seen his last step.
All right, fine. Point. Around the horn, right? Is that point? Is that right? Something there? Ding.